Souvenirs is my idea. Souvenirs is a Mexican company that acts as the middleman between the photographer and clients. We could call it the Uber of photography. Souvenirs connects you with local photographers all over the world. So imagine you're in a trip with your family and you would like to keep some memories, high definition, high quality. So Souvenirs takes care of that and connects you with highly professional photographers. This is an idea that is already working all over Mexico and in many different places all over the world. It is currently operating in Barcelona, Madrid, London, Venice, Bali, Paris, Budapest, Cusco, Playa del Carmen, Los Angeles, the Tuscany, Rome, Vienna, and many other places. As you can see, this is a very new idea, but it's growing exponentially. So, for that matter, I'm going to explain my reasons why do I want Souvenirs to arrive here in Brazil. So, first of all, we could divide business models in four, right? We have asset builders, companies like Ford, service providers like Itaú, technology creators like Microsoft, and then network orchestrators. These companies like Uber, Alibaba, Airbnb, and Souvenirs. These companies create a network of peers in which participants interact and share in a value creation. They're the exact opposite of the asset builders. However, Souvenirs' business model actually goes beyond the traditional sharing economy in the way that the company seeks to restructure the photography market. This is essentially the gig economy wherein young and gifted photographers find employment and income without being on the payroll of any company. Souvenir therefore reduces cost for tourists, matches them with the right kind of photographers based on demand and supply, and creates a vibrant market for visual media services. Already knowing the business model, Souvenirs pretends to essentially fill a gap in the market in which clients are dependent on agencies for photographers, with the agencies charging commissions for up to 40%, clients can end up paying a high price to get their photo shoots. Souvenirs, on the other hand, does not charge photographers to sign up, but takes a commission of 10 to 12% over the price. The photographers set the prices, provide samples of photographies and expertise levels, while payment is made up front by the client. Money is kept in an escrow account and released only after both parties have confirmed that photo album has been completed. Souvenirs aims to serve the growing number of vacationers in the most important global tourism centers. Some of these locations are also major hubs of visual media activities. According to a survey, 81% of respondents in the UK took their photos with their smartphones, while 53% of respondents in Brazil shared photos with their handsets. This means there is huge opportunity for Souvenirs to enter Brazil. As well, some very important facts is that Brazil Ministry of Tourism just launched a program called Brasil Mais Turismo, aimed at increasing the number of inbound tourists as well as boosting domestic tourism. Online travel sales to residents continue to gain ground on offline travel sales to residents in 2017. As Brazilians increasingly incorporate the habit of making purchases online, especially given the growing use of internet for communicating lower priced offers. So because Brazil is encouraging tourism, we think that Souvenirs is a great idea. If I had to compare it to Mexico, we know that domestic tourism in Mexico has historically been a growth market, benefiting from the country's size, with many Mexicans choosing to holiday on the country's Caribbean coast or visit the Pacific beach resorts. However, this is changing as Mexico's middle class continues to expand, benefiting from steady economic growth. Many Mexicans are now choosing to holiday abroad, either across the border in the US or further afield. As well, online sales to residents has increased by 17% in 2015 to reach 75.8 billion Mexican pesos. As well, Mexicans are developing more confidence in online shopping. So, online travel agency sales have growth of 28% in 2015. Online sales are expected to increase at a CAGR of 10% at a constant value in 2015 prices through 2020. So as you can see, not only the business model is highly effective, but in both countries, the tourism industry is growing at a fast pace. However, all roads to success are in construction. So we need to put the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to enter the Brazilian market. First of all, in the strength, Brazil has world famous and diverse landmarks, such as the Christ, the Carnaval, the city of Ouro Preto, the Amazon River, and the Iguazu Falls. It has one of the world's most varied and diverse cultures, including a combination of indigenous, European, African, and Asian roots. Sao Paulo is the largest economy and a business hub in Latin America. And very importantly, Brazil has agreeable weather throughout the year in most Brazilian destinations. Then we have the weaknesses. With geographical location disadvantage, relatively far from top source markets, Western Europe, Asia Pacific, and North America, it also has a restricted air route network connecting the country with main source markets. Brazil has a underdeveloped infrastructure and services outside main cities. Being a Portuguese-speaking country, it has a low percentage of the population having knowledge of a foreign language. It has as well a very elevated criminal statistics. Then, on the opportunities, its local currency devaluation makes Brazil less expensive for international tourists. There has been a rise in internet penetration and intense engagement on social media, bring consumers closer to travel companies and reinforce Brazilians' will to travel. Then we have the threats. The economy is only gradually recovering from its recession. It has political instability, and its local currency devaluation is an ongoing concern for airlines. And this is Souvenirs. This is a company I would love to bring to Brazil. I believe there is huge potential since here in Brazil they have tons of feriados. So stay alert because in the next couple months, Souvenirs will come to Brazil.